Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. It's your guy Cold Fire, and today I am bringing you Samantha Fox. This one is a song that I know it came out a little bit before I was able to understand what it meant, but I remember my other siblings that were older than me that listened to the music of the 80s and 90s and 70s and stuff like that. I really loved it. I mean, it was just such a groovy song, and it just had that deep bass thing that it just felt like power. But anyways, we're going to get into it. It's called Samantha Fox, I Want to Have Some Fun. Yes, I do. I am tired of being at home all alone. 5 years now, I have been housebound from being a disabled veteran. Can't work. I want to be out there. Anyways, enough with my problem.
Hello, it's me again. Don't you know it's hard to keep a good woman down? But then again, maybe that could be fun.
Samantha Fox.
Ain't it funny how when I say let's go out, you're always saying someone else will get me? What's a girl to do? I like to have fun too, but you're so jealous you never let me. So how come you can leave? But when it comes to me, always something I must prove. You know I love you, always thinking of you, but tonight I've got to make that move. I wanna have some fun. Move my body all night long. I wanna have some fun. Move my body all night long.
Look at that. I always thought that she was so gorgeous. I mean, the eyes. She has those oval-shaped, sort of cat eyes. And with that accent, I love the accent. I am almost positive that she's from Australia. I will look it up at the end though, because with each video I try to give a little bit of knowledge about the artist, maybe the song, see where it peaked, how well it done. You know, like maybe a minute's worth of background of the video. I don't try to go into the video and get the information at first. That would be cheating, because that's what a video reactor is supposed to do. It's supposed to be unbiased, listen to the song, then react to it, think about what it is, and then find out.
We got a party to go to tonight. But alright, I've been saving up all day just for this. I am ready and I am out the door.
It's very R&B as well. I'm in for
Working 9 to 5 each and every day. I know what to do. I think I'll call my crew. Of course I love you, but naughty girls need fun too. Could it be that I make you feel guilty? Why is there something I can't see? No, I just don't buy it. So don't even try it. I've got to go in the place to be. I wanna have some fun. I move my body all night long. Working hard every day. I ain't staying home no way. I wanna have some fun. I move my body all night long.
sorry I had to keep stopping, but if the algorithm picks up on it, it'll show that you're playing it continuous. So, and back it up there, it looks a little bit distorted. But yeah, there's another close-up of her again. I guess that's when the Bang look was out. I'm not sure. Like I said, I am almost sure this came out in the 80s. And I do remember that a lot of people that were growing up around me, because you got to remember when, if you were very, very young and there was so much going on that your other siblings were listening to. Because there was the 70s whenever disco was trying to fade, and then you had rock that was coming in, and then your pop, bubblegum pop, and then you had your underground, your garage, your just all kinds of musics were starting to come out in the mid 70s to late 70s, and it started, trying to evolve. But then again, all of it started getting really jumbled up together. I remember that back then, the only thing my other siblings could do was listen to what was on the radio, or they would go out and buy the record. But we were brought up in a pretty poor household where you were lucky if you raked the yard and did all your house chores for the week. You might get enough money to go out and say, okay, I want all these records, but which one can I get? Because I can only afford one. And keep in mind, they were only probably $2 or $3 back then for the whole album, like you see on my wall back here. Now I see that they're making a big comeback, and they're repackaging some of the old ones, like the ABBA, Olivia Newton-John, stuff like that. But if you go into stores like where they carry them at, you'll pay $35, $40, even $60 for them. And it's like, thank God I kept my record collection, because I've had this record collection since I was 12 years old. Some of those records, when I used to listen to 50s and 60s and 70s, when all my older siblings were listening to the current music, which was the 80s at the time, late 70s, 80s, I was really into the classical, not classical, but classic music.
Body all night long. I wanna have some fun. Work my body all night long. I need it. I want it. I need it. I want it. I've got to flaunt it. I'm not a prisoner, can't you see? Unlock the door so I can breathe. Whenever it comes to you, my dear, I say stay with me, but you still go. So now I learn, it's my turn. I wanna have some fun. I wanna have some fun. I wanna have some fun. I wanna have some fun.
I have to say, and it's not because I'm just the biggest Madonna fan in the world, there are some parts of the song where she slows down and it shows the risque parts. It does kind of remind me of Madonna's Justify My Love video, where it's more speaking and doing those acts. But this was a little bit before Madonna, I think. I don't know. I will look it up at the end. But I just wanted to point that out because I just now started realizing it after watching the video that there were some things in there. And then there were some things in there that kind of reminded me of her erotica video by Madonna. But, see?
I wanna have some fun. Move my body all night long. I wanna have some fun. Move my body all night long. I wanna have some fun. I wanna have some fun. Move my body all night long. Working hard every day. So I ain't staying home no way.
Word, word.
Right. There you go, Samantha Fox. I want to have some fun. Wow, that video was almost 5 minutes long. I didn't even realize it went by that quick, and I even stopped and talked in between. But that just goes to show you, if you have a really good dance song and it's got a great beat to it, it can go by like that. But if you have one of those boring, repetitious songs that just ain't quite hitting the mark where it needs to for you, you can get quite bored quite easily. Okay, now I said I believe that she was from Australia. And I'm thinking this was probably around 1988, I'm going to say. I'm going to see how much of it I get right. And I am going to say that... because of the times, even today, if she was outside of the U.S., that it probably made it into the top 5, maybe top 10. But let's see. I am so anxious to find out. Okay, Samantha Fox, I want to have some fun. Let's go over here to Google. I want to have some fun. Okay, here's a short summary of it. Is the third studio album by... Oh, I got it wrong. By English singer Samantha Fox. So, she was from the UK. I messed that one up really, really bad. See, I did the same thing with my other favorite artist, Kylie Minogue. I love me some Kylie. And I think that a lot of American people get a lot of singers mixed up that are from the UK and from Australia. Because I think what it is a lot of them, and I could be wrong, but I think that the territories were so closely related that a lot of people, a lot of artists, may have been born in Australia, went to the UK to become stronger, and back and forth. So they kind of pick up kind of the same accent to us in the US. I'm not saying to you guys over there, I'm just saying you probably could pick it up like that. But what I'm saying is, for the U.S., during our times, we always assumed that, they were from the UK and Australia sounded the same. There is a slight difference. Like with Olivia Newton-John as well. A lot of people said that, she was from Australia. And she clarified it on a reaction that I made. She's like, no, I'm from the UK. So, I think that's the way she put it. Maybe she could have said the other way. It's been so long and I reacted to so many. Okay, anyways, got off subject there. It was released on November 1988. Hold on, what did I say? Didn't I say 86? Okay. So, I was a little close with the year it came out. And November is my birthday month. Scorpio. It was released by Jive Records. The album features production from previous collaborators Full Force, Stock, Atkin, Waterman, Steve Power, and Steve Lovell, as well as new collaborators such as Rob and Ferdy Boland, Kevin Saunderson, Fred Bizarre, and Chris Tsangarides. I don't know that name. Hold on. The album's second UK single, a cover of Dusty Springfield, I Wanna Be With You, retitled I Only Wanna Be With You. Okay, that's not the same one. Okay, I Wanna Have Some Fun. Okay. I want to know where it charted. Okay, let me see if it tells me here. That's the album charts. Let me get back up. Click on the title. Okay. Let me just click on it. I Wanna Have Some Fun is a pop dance song performed by British singer Samantha Fox. It was written and produced by Full Force, so we know that already. It was released in 1988. In the U.S., the single was certified gold, peaking at number 8. So, it was my third or second thing. I said it was either a number 5 or it was in the top 10. Because the U.S. is very critical of music. So it peaked at number 8 on the Billboard Hot 100 Singles chart. Oh, no, that's in Europe. And Australia. It was released as the album's third and final single in 1989. The song samples Lolita Holloway's song Love Sensation and Yazoo's Situation. American drag queen Pandora Box released a cover of the song in 2012 featuring Tim Burnett. Well, let's see. Where was the highest peak that it went? It went number 1 on the U.S. Hot Dance single billboards. So it was number 1 on the U.S. Hot Dance charts. Let's see. It was number 2 on the U.S. Dance Club Song Billboard charts. Number 2 in Quebec. Let's see. Did it go any further up than that? Let's see. It went number 7 on the Canada Dance Urban. Number 8 on U.S. Billboard Hot 100. After that, it kind of goes into the teens. That's just really, really sad. And it sold 500,000 copies and was considered gold by the RIAA. Anyways, well, oh my goodness. But anyways, that was Samantha Fox. I want to have some fun. Let me know what you think about this song, and I will, after I finish my songs today, I will upload to YouTube. If it gets blocked, I will move it over to my Patreon. If you haven't heard about that, a lot of YouTube reactors are going over to Patreon because of everyone getting blocked. Because they're coming down real hard on YouTube reactors. They want more shorts, like TikTok style videos. So AI is killing the YouTube algorithm and blocking like crazy. But I will not give up, because like I said, if it gets blocked, I'm moving over to Patreon. If you want to go to my Patreon and support me and be able to watch great videos to any Patreon page that you find that you like, choose which one you like. It's like going to a record store and picking out your best record. But mine is set, I think, is either $1 or $2 a month, and you get unlimited access, and I have over 200 videos there. I'm going to start doing concerts, movies, and I won't get blocked over there. Anyways, I hope that you have a great day, and from the US to wherever you are in this great big old world, I love you, and I will see you on my next video reaction. Bye-bye.